Back to the movie, and the scene where Dorothy, who is dreaming, wakes up, and the scene was good. If there was no bloopers or anything else, after the tornado scene ended, Dorothy wakes up as she and Toto walk down the house to see that she wasn't in Kansas. Dorothy, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. I knew ever since lying. I watched The Wizard of Oz from the 1939 version of it. Then Glinda, who appeared to be in the bubble, looked depressed, like she was in a facial expression, like if she was about to hang herself or something. She asked Dorothy if she's a good witch or a bad witch. She said, "Shut the fuck up, witch. I'm not a witch. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas." Then Glinda asked if Toto was a witch. Dorothy replied, saying Toto was her dog, not a witch. Her voice gruff, and the song that Glinda was a munchkin of Munchkinland sang. One verse was the song, very like 1939 version. When all of a sudden a puff of smoke came, I knew it was a Wicked Witch of the West. She was having an evil smile like Freddy Krueger did in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I thought you said she was dead, Dorothy said in the shaky voice on the audio. Went so shitty that I couldn't hear where the word that Glinda told Dorothy, who was the Wicked Witch of the West is when the witch walks up to Dorothy and she had an evil glare like Freddy Krueger did in A Nightmare on Elm Street. "Did you kill my fucking sister, you whore?" she screamed at Dorothy in the auto and Prue. She could not hear what Glinda did. The scream of the Wicked Witch sounded like slim. "No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anyone," Dorothy said. "Well, my pretty, since I don't give a shit, you shall die." The witch has made my spine shiver like, what the fuck? Why is the Witch of the West saying Dorothy was a slut or stuff like that? Then Glinda angered herself, like, "Are you looking for ruby slippers?" She asked. The Witch of the West, who was walking towards the ruby slippers, disappeared and was very angry. The rest of the scene went well in 1939 version. The 1939 version of the movie happened. Try stay the fuck out of my way. Just try. I'll fucking kill you, my pretty, my little dog, too. And then I was like, that is not what she said in the movie in 1939. Then Glinda tells Dorothy to follow the yellow brick road to get an Emerald City from the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz, who will get Dorothy back home. She met up with a Scarecrow who wanted a brain. They met with 10 men who wanted a heart. Soon they met up with a Cowardly Lion who had courage. All that went without waltz or anything not so good until Wicked Witch of the West appeared in the scene. Flying in the sky is Dorothy and her friends. Look from inside the Emerald City. It's watching from right in the sky. I was shocked you did not say surrender, Dorothy. It says fuck you, Dorothy. Then I almost laughed because it was so funny. I was like, why saying that in the children's movie? Then Dorothy and her friends walk up to the door, see the Wizard of Oz, onto the guard wall on the doors, want to see him. But after a while, the guards tell Dorothy and her friends that the wizard says go away. Then Dorothy begins to break down to tears. I started to cry because it's very heartbreaking. What was the wizard saying was mean. I stopped the video and went to my bathroom to splash my wash with water. After a half an hour of crying, I went back. The rest of the film, which shows Dorothy and her friends inside. The wizard told them where it came from. The wizard says, "Bring me the broomsticks from the Wicked Witch of the West." Then the screen faded to black. Then came on with a haunted the music that would sound like from Fun and Surprise 4 playing in the background. This is when things began to be fucked up. With the Wicked Witch of the West, look at her crystal balls and see Dorothy and her friends in the haunted forest to take the army to bring me that girl and her little dog. And I want you to burn that scarecrow alive and pour the acid to eat the Tin Man's skin and out until nothing but an acid pile on the floor, and for the lion, cut him open alive until while hang himself upside down. The witch who sounded like Freddy Krueger was like, the fuck? I thought the Wizard of Oz was supposed to be for children never gonna watch, not some horror film. The next scene shows flying monkeys towards Dorothy and her friends. Toto and Dorothy began to run away. Her friends didn't get lucky as Dorothy and Toto were. One of the monkeys had lighter light Scarecrow on fire. He was burning alive. On fire spread all over him. His screams and cries for help at least last 15 seconds until he was nothing but clothes and straw. Two other flying monkeys poured on the Tin Man, or acid on the Tin Man, who was beginning to melt very fast as the acid was eating the metal. It lasted for 6 seconds until he was nothing but a burning pile of acid on the floor. The next scene shows the lion being hanged upside down as the monkey took the sharp knife and started to cut him open. That was the most disgusting part of the movie. Flying monkeys, they never change angle at all. The lion's organs began to fall, soon having his head ripped off again from the flying monkeys. So the scene lasts for 30 seconds until the scene cuts to Dorothy and Toto trying to run away from the flying monkeys until they were grabbed by the monkeys. The scene it cuts to the Wicked Witch's castle. It shows Dorothy, the Wicked Witch of the West, looking at Toto. She was hungry. Her mouth started to drool. "That is, what a nice little dog," she says, as in the basket. "And you, dear, what an unexpected pleasure. It's so kind of you to see my loneliness." Dorothy was strapped into a table as we never saw that in Wizard of Oz of 1999. "What are you going to do, my puppy? Please get him back for me, please," Dorothy cries as she begging the witch to give her back Toto. Certainly, when you give me give me your slippers," the Wicked Witch of the West said as transformed into a lioness that looked a lot like Nala from The Lion King. "But Glinda told me not to," Dorothy said as the flying monkey took Toto from the basket, gave it to the green and black lioness. And she began to eat Toto and biting him, her boneless teeth. Toto was bleeding to death. He soon died in at least 15 seconds later after oozing blood from his body. And then the bones from inside of Toto, he's whole like a snake eating an animal. That was good, my pretty. The green and black lioness turned and transformed back into a Wicked Witch of the West herself, with blood on her teeth and blood stains on her black dress. With this witch, they were hard to see. Then the Wicked Witch of the West put her Freddy Krueger knife glove and walked towards Dorothy, who was crying, but also very hungry. "You fucking ate Toto, you slut with a wizard." I was like, since when the Wicked Witch of the West ever had sex with a wizard? Whatever, she said. I am like that. The fuck? Then the Wicked Witch of the West shouts back, "You, my pretty, are my dinner." She laughs as cuts Dorothy open and eats her organs. I felt I was going to be sick. At a point, after 20 seconds, the witch ate Dorothy until she was nothing but a flesh corpse on the table. She was able to get her ruby slippers, faded black, and cuts back to Kansas, where Auntie Em and Uncle Henry, who walked to Dorothy's room, the blood and guts all over the room, and they scream in horror as they screen cuts black and the ending credits like the end. That said the end. The cast is the same and the cuts the static. I was ejecting VHS tape. I was so scared. This horror version of Wizard of Oz. I stay up till 3 a.m. in the morning. Because I cannot get any sleep after I watch Dorothy getting killed. The next day, I went to the Wizard of Oz. See, best messages, everyone. What I saw, I end up in pictures. I send pictures, even the footage for private messaging, since I do not want to post for everyone on Facebook, because Facebook will ban me from the website. Everyone in the Wizard of Oz group was shocked about what I found, so I decided to talk to the old man. What is on? Went. I was lucky enough to remember the street name and my house number. Time. I was so frightened. I was thrilled to remember the VHS tape. The old man walked inside the house. He asked me on the VHS tape, this says 1936 version of The Wizard of Oz. Then I told him I showed him the picture photos and few videos and the footage. The old man was shocked about what said I to throw it away or destroy it when we get home. So after my visit with the old man, where I got the VHS tape from where it says Wizard of Oz 1936, I threw it away in the garbage wasn't. A photo for my whole house and where to be found. I will never see this VHS tape again. If you come across the VHS tape of the Blue Star, it says 1936 Wizard of Oz, do not watch it and destroy it, or your childhood will be ruined forever.